My grandmother's voice still echoes in my head. Though she is no longer with us, her message lives on, burning like a fire in my heart. She was a woman of great faith, and her words have followed me through the years like an unshakable shadow. Grandma told us many moral stories, but there was one that changed my Christian life forever. She said, "There was once a proud and wealthy man, a man who had everything, money, fame, and a life that looked perfect on the surface. But though he called himself a Christian, he had never truly surrendered to God. His business took priority over his faith, pride overshadowed humility, and mercy was a stranger to him. In his heart, wealth was his God, and he worshipped it with devotion. But life has a way of humbling even the proudest among us. This rich man's world began to crumble when sickness invaded his home. His beloved wife battled cancer. His only child suffered from sickle cell anemia, and he himself struggled with asthma and diabetes. Despite all his riches, he found himself powerless against the shadows that loomed over his family.
One fateful day, as he strolled the streets consumed by despair, a street preacher caught his attention. The preacher's voice rang out with a message of hope. Take Jesus home. Take Jesus to your house today, and watch how sicknesses will flee. Problems will be solved, and your home will be filled with joy and peace. Jesus is the answer. Take Jesus home. Intrigued, the rich man stopped and listened intently to the words being spoken. After the message, he approached the preacher, desperation etched on his face. "How much does it cost to take Jesus to my house?" he asked earnestly. The preacher chuckled gently. "Sir, Jesus doesn't charge for his services."
The rich man insisted, "But I want to pay." The preacher smiled and replied, "The only price Jesus asks is your heart. You must surrender your life to him as your Lord and Savior." In that moment, something shifted within the rich man. He felt a stirring in his heart, a flicker of hope. Amidst the darkness, with tears streaming down his face, he humbled himself, accepted Jesus, and left with a newfound purpose. 2 months later, miracles unfolded. His wife was healed, his child was restored, and he himself found freedom from his ailments. Think about this. You may identify as a Christian, but is Jesus truly in your home? Is he in your heart? Many of us meet Jesus on Sundays, only to return to our lives without him. We face struggles and hardships because we have left him behind. Our pride keeps us from inviting him in, and sin finds a comfortable place in our lives. Revelation 3 verse 20 says, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock." My friend, how long has Jesus been standing at the door of your heart, knocking, waiting for you to let him in? Zacchaeus was a small man, but do you know who he took home? The mighty Jesus. In Luke 19 verse 9, Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house." Look closely at your life. Are the lions of fear and doubt devouring your peace? Is there a Goliath standing in your way, taunting you daily? Perhaps it's time to ask yourself, where did I leave Jesus? Today, I urge you, go back and take Jesus home. Seek him out and invite him into every corner of your life. Let him fill your heart with his love, his peace, and his healing. When you take Jesus home, you will discover that the burdens you carry can be lifted and the chains that bind you can be broken. Take Jesus home, my friend. Embrace him, surrender to him, and watch as he transforms your life from the inside out. Your journey of faith begins at home, and with Jesus by your side, you will never walk alone. If you've been blessed by this message, support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to Faith Fuel TV for more inspiring videos. Together, let's spread the word.